I am still learning, and I still promise you my video.
Of course. In fact, I'll do the video with you.
Okay.
We'll do it together.
Okay. Kati got me.
Gotcha.
All right. It is a brand new day, which calls for a fresh dose of the most entertaining show on TV.
Ooh, yes. Welcome everyone to our Movie Tuesday edition. Get ready to be a part of the big stories happening in Hollywood and Nollywood.
That's not all there is on today's show. We have the right element of all that you might need to add some colors to your midday.
It's Esplash, baby! And we're about to ignite your screens with a burst of energy as we launch into a world of pure excitement.
Remember, you can stream the show live via our website, which is www.tvcentertainment.tv, or on our X platform, which is at TVC Connect. And not forgetting our Instagram fan page, which is at Esplash_TVC. Righty, it's your homegirl right here. It's your girlfriend next door. It is the jewel in the crown. It's the hostess with the mostest. It is Honey Money. It is Honey Rubber. It is Honey Sinzu. I don't know where that's but I just thought to just honey. Like what? It is only money language I understand these days.
Before, I only see the color green.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Even with this black.
As even with my blue, not green, not Jesse. All right, you know my name. My name is Catherine. You know me as Lady Cat, her royal hotness. Queen Cat, her royal hotness. Kit Kat, the person, another chocolate, baby. Kitty Kata, Kate of the Kate Cruise, baby. Ooh.
Alrighty, we are coming through with an exciting show planned for you today with news items from the entertainment world.
All right, following that, I will be responsible for today's dosage of all the social media madness only on Social View.
Next up on our plate will be What Are You Watching? We'll then wrap everything up with Movies at the Movies.
Ooh.
Right, thank you so much, guys, for staying here with us. It is time for the entertainment news. So, just get your favorite stuff since it's a public holiday already, and let's do this already. Burna Boy takes a swipe at Brymo. Self-acclaimed African giant Burna Boy stays on top of the news with his music, social media posts and disagreements. Resuming his beef with Brymo, Burna seemingly took a swipe at the musician, who he says makes music with Yoruba proverbs that are second fiddle to that of Fuji icons King Wasiu Ayinde and King Said Osupa. He wrote on his Instagram story, at this point, they do and say anything to get at the king, where they sing Yoruba proverb music for us. When K1 and Said Osupa still they carry us trabaye. This is coming after Brymo claims that the African giant doesn't measure up to his standard during an appearance on The Curiosity Made Me Ask with Bayou. Brymo, who asked about the popular freestyle on which Burna Boy dissed him, and he said the freestyle was not original as Burna Boy already wrote the lyrics and it would never put Burna Boy's name in a song because it doesn't rate him. Brymo also stated that he is the finest vocalist on the continent. Why? Why are you laughing?
Because I'm like, okay, so it was even the part where he said, I think, he said, I know. So why did you think in the first place? Well, at the end of the day...
No, he didn't say, well, did he say...
Yeah, he said, I think I'm probably the...
So that's English. So you can actually meet somebody and say that, or I meet you for the first time and I have always liked your work, and I say to you, oh, Catherine, it's so good to see you. I think you are the finest presenter in the whole world.
I'm not saying it's wrong.
It's English.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
so,
it's wrong.
And then people just think that it's like maybe a probability, you're not sure. So if that is what you think or how you take it, all right, so I believe I know.
So I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it was funny, the way he responded immediately. I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's wrong. But at the end of the day, we're talking about the fact that he and Burna Boy have been at loggerheads for a long time. And it seemed that all of this was over until they resumed this suddenly. And I'm like, what's going on? Because obviously something had to have happened on the ground before Burna Boy would now come out to say that on social media. And then him saying this during an interview. During the same interview, he was also talking about the fact that there are no top artists and all of that. Everybody is good in their own way and everything. He said a lot of things. But I'm just going to say Brymo is in a world of his own. And he has his own style of music, which is unique. And every time he drops a body of work, it's always something totally different. There was even this part where they asked him that you came late to
an event, and then you said you were not going to apologize.
Yeah, you bleeped people, and he said, well, I've always been punctual, and just one time I was late, it becomes a problem, which is why they always say one bad performance or one bad apple can spoil every other good apple there. Because people would always praise you, but the moment you do one tiny little bad thing, it will cover everything. They wouldn't even remember that you've done good things all the time. They would only dwell on that bad thing.
Okay, what will I say about this? I read the comment section when they put this, you know, on social media, and it was just so funny how some people were coming for even Burna Boy, saying that, no slander of Brimo would be tolerated here. And the fact that, you know, Brimo think whatever he thinks he is, I think he is. But one thing again is that I do not think that people should take people for granted. You shouldn't go late to events. If it is said that this is because, I mean, it's a thing with this artist,
yes.
and they just feel like it is just the way to go, and because maybe you adore them, so they will do anyhow. I don't think that is right. I do not think that is right. But I think when it comes to his craft, it's very, very good. Whatever issue they have, you know, it is entertainment for people at the end of the day when they bring all of these issues out, you know. And I think Brimo has these things to settle with. Not just Burna Boy, because, I mean, there was Simi and Adekunle Gold the other time. And, you know, and now. So I'm just going to leave it there. But then.
Brimo likes trouble. That's all I'll say. Anyway, still on the entertainment news, Squid Game actor sentenced to 8 months in prison. 79-year-old Korean actor Oh Young-soo, who played the grandfather player number 001 in the TV series Squid Game, has been sentenced to 8 months in prison and 2 years of probation. The actor was accused of harassment, an occurrence which took place in 2017, where he touched and kissed a woman without permission. According to the Korean media, Oh Young-soo pleaded not guilty, but asked for forgiveness from the plaintiff. In November 2022, the actor was charged with the forcible depravity of an unnamed victim. Later, they tried to close the case, but the woman demanded to continue the investigation. The plaintiff claimed that the actor hugged her on the boardwalk and kissed her on the cheek in front of the house while on tour in 2017. I quote, "It's horrible to see my life end in this situation at this age. I feel like my whole life is falling apart," end quote, the actor said in his last words in court. The judge sentenced the actor to 8 months in prison, suspended for 2 years, and ordered him to complete a 40-hour sexual assault treatment program. Netflix series Squid Game became the most popular show in the history of the platform. In June 2022, it was announced that the series had been officially renewed for a second season. In the series, Oh Young-soo played an elderly contestant number 001 who suffers from an incurable disease, one of the main antagonists of the first season. According to the plot, he agreed to take part in the competition after doctors found a tumor in him. For this role, he won the 2022 Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor, becoming the first South Korean actor to be honored with this award.
What's your thoughts on this?
Well, I feel like, according to this, if he has been found guilty, then he should face the wrath of the law. Because we've seen where celebrities have been accused of things and there was no evidence to back up the claims, and some of them were set free. Some were given community service, and others were just told to pay fines or apologize. But now, this case has been on for a long time, and now he has been found guilty, and I feel like the best thing to do is just go forward with it and let it slide. Because we've seen a lot of celebrities counter-sue, and then it gets worse. It's either the term they're giving gets longer, or now more new cases come up. So I feel like now that this has been settled, let it just rest in peace and let everything just go. What about you?
I mean, I totally agree with you. So let's move on to the next. Jonathan Majors receives no jail time at sentencing for assault case. Embattled Hollywood actor Jonathan Majors has reached the last leg of his assault case involving his ex-girlfriend Grace Jabari. A judge presiding over the case sentenced the Creed The third actor, the probation and counseling, meaning he received a no jail time sentencing for the assault case, is immersed in. If you would recall, a Manhattan jury convicted Majors of misdemeanor assault and harassment in December. Judge Michael Gaffey also ordered Jonathan Majors to take part in a 52-week in-person batters intervention program and continued mental health therapy. The judge agreed to the conditional discharge after noting that both sides in the case agreed the charges did not warrant jail time. The actor was initially facing up to a year in prison, and he could still end up behind bars if he violates his probation terms. Those terms include a no contact order with his ex, Grace Jabari. While this criminal case chapter is closed for Jonathan Majors, Grace Jabari has plans to get him back in the courtroom. Just last month, she filed a civil suit in Manhattan Federal Court. In the suit, she accused the actor of assault, battery, defamation, and inflicting emotional distress. According to the suit, the actor subjected her to escalating incidents of physical and verbal abuse during their relationship, which lasted from 2021 to 2023. Jonathan Majors' lawyers have declined to respond to the claim, saying only that they are preparing to file counterclaims against Grace Jabari. I would expect this, counterclaims against Grace Jabari. I would expect it because it looks like she's not even going to let go to herself.
At all. I feel like, first of all, let me say congratulations to him for the no jail time. But he shouldn't let that deter him, and he should go for his probation and counseling, because they have said it, that if he defaults, even by a minute, that is the end. Because both parties actually agreed to no jail time. But that doesn't mean that he should now take that for granted and start playing around. But now the other case is still in court, the one she just filed, the civil suit. So we're just waiting to see what will come of that. And then the counterclaim by Jonathan Majors' lawyers, because there have been a lot of countersuits, counterclaims, and it's actually getting tiring.
All right, it looks like they want to collect his blood. I actually just hope, because this is what I keep saying every time, that I really do hope that his career can bounce back. It's so pathetic that this is happening, and if it is that he has done anything, like there is an iota of truth in all of this, I think afterwards he should just put his hands, like I was going to speak a Yoruba adage, like but I mean, it can be too hard. So he should just stop it already and just, you know, be focused. And I think that when you want to date somebody in that climb and you're a celebrity, just sign contracts so that, you know, they will not say, he touched us the way we did not like at the end of today, just because you're an actor and they want to, you know, scoop some money off you.
But at the end of the day, how safe can you be? Because people change over time.
The reason I said maybe they should start signing contracts. All right, that's all we can do or take on entertainment news. We'll go on a quick break, and when we'll return, it will be time for Social View. Stay here with us.
All right, people, welcome back to the show. Welcome to Social View, where we're going to delve into a world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of wit and nastiness that you can imagine. Honeypot, are you ready?
Of course, let's do this.
So you know when you're trying to toast someone and in your mind now you have words. This guy's in trouble. He says, I think your father was a thief because he stole the sparkle from the stars and put them in your eyes. And then she responds, now your papa be thief.
Okay. So there is a problem when you don't understand somebody's sense of humor, or you don't even have a sense of humor yourself. I was telling Dala the other day, how I miss Dala. I was telling Dala the other day that, you know, I've read all the novels, all the books written by John Grisham. So, yeah, all of them. All. I was such a fan. Yeah, I was such a fan. And, well, perhaps I'm still a fan, but I think that's, you know, they don't have new ones coming out right now. So, I particularly love John Grisham because he's got this sense of humor that you could miss. You know, so it is law. You know, the novel, the books are about law. But then again, you just see one place like that it will just say, oh, he wears a wristwatch, but it does not keep to time. You would have passed, and then you just go back. And then like, what did this? You know, some very subtle, but if you don't have a sense of humor, you'll miss it.
Yeah,
you'll
that's
definitely
very
miss it.
true.
So I think that it's just like saying that, oh, your father is a herbalist. No wonder you are so charming, you know? Do you get, like, you know, you have all the charm, and then and you just hear the charm and it sounds like juju to you, and you say, oh, what do you mean? It is your daddy that is a herbalist.
Ah, wahala.
You get.
I get it. I get it. Okay, so you see this pot or this plate of soup. And then the question is, what are you pairing this egusi with? The response is fufu that was made by an Akwa Ibom woman with fat underarms and a cheating alcoholic husband. Honeypot, what are you pairing this with, egusi with?
No, you know.
What are you pairing it with?
So it might sound somehow, but you guys, you need to see like behind the scene of me. Once I finish like this, I go to the canteen, and I'm a fufu person. Fufu.
Fufu. It's fufu egusi.
And I just hope that one of these days I can just take my mind off it, and then I go dieting, you know, because I think that I need to diet. Like everything is just
At least you eat fufu, not Gary like Skepta.
Okay.
Morning, afternoon, evening.
Okay. I remember.
This woman already. Honestly, the world would be a better place without internet. And then this is the face or the look the person gets, and the response is, meanwhile, you could have tweeted this using the talking drum. I remember back in the days, it was the talking drum and the gong. They used the town criers to relay information. But now we have the internet, so I feel like this person should have been in that age.
So what you don't know, you don't know. But right now that we have tasted the internet, I don't know how it's going to feel. Like you take it out and you just take us back to those days. No, it's going to be boring, because those days we did not know anything about the internet, and life was...
See, at the end of the day, the internet has its good and bad sides, and the good part has outweighed the bad side. So it depends on how you decide to use it as an individual. Because there are people who have achieved things that they couldn't achieve without the internet. Most of our songs, most of these Nigerian songs going global, it was through the internet that many of them were heard, or the videos were seen by people outside the country.
People who have remote jobs. They sit down in their houses and they're working.
Exactly. There are people here in Lagos who are working in the US or the UK, but they live here.
That's right.
So the internet has its good and its bad side. Depends on how you want to use it. Okay. Moving on. I have a question. Can someone just marry me? It's urgent. I will explain everything during honeymoon, I beg.
You better be careful.
Wow.
So, can somebody just marry you? You're not being specific. Can a rich one just marry you?
She did not even give us a spec. Can someone?
So, if you ask me, I think that we should be careful what we wish for at the end of the day. Because there are some times that you're just ambiguous in whatever thing you're thinking, and then you just, you ask for something. Do you know that the way I think and the way these things I discuss with people, I was still saying to somebody the other day that, do you know that there are people who thought that money was the problem, and now they have the money in excess, and they now see that it is not even the money. So you can actually get married to somebody at the end of the day. You now have all the money that you ever needed, but then you still don't have peace and you're not happy.
Yeah. So find out what works for you and always be specific, especially when you're praying. Because you pray for a tall, dark, and handsome man. You get a tall, dark, and handsome man, but you did not tell God if it's Mustafa that is to work in your junction, or if it is a rich man like Dangote. You get what you pray for. All right, let's take this last one before we go. School_cheese is saying, this economy, they make me stingy. Seriously, they hide bread from my colleagues. And at Yayi Kambai now responds, I bought one bag of pure water for 600 naira. I poured everything inside one keg. Tell my guy, say, now bathing water there inside anytime you want drink them. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
Well, before people will now send you back to your village, you better devise a means.
Let me tell you something, honey pot, there are some people that if you like, tell them it's water for toilets or bathing water, they will drink it. So that's not even a state. Some people will still drink it. I've not seen a thirsty person.
I think people are just looking for a way to manage their stuff so that, you don't come and put your own what's it called, on their own problems that they're already carrying.
Bonnie, for some people, are naturally stingy. I remember when I was...
So they should not lie.
They should not lie on the economy. Because when I was in uni, the economy was not like this. So, and there was one girl, my bunkmate. Hey, God forgive me. I'm not saying short people are stingy, but this girl was short.
I hope she's watching.
Was stingy.
I hope she's watching. I hope she's watching.
Honeypot. This girl will collect food from everybody, everything. Collect gari, milk, sugar from different people. When she now brings her provisions, when you now say, do you have? She say, oh, I've not opened it. Oh. I've not. When she now opens it, she say, I've calculated it and it will take me till the end of the semester, but you can beg from people.
In university, you people would have
shown her. Calculate.
You show her.
The day we showed that paper for 1 week.
You show her.
My people, it's a wrap on Socialville, guys. Coming up next is What Are You Watching? We'll be back after this break. Debit alert. But no debit.
How is it that there won't be debit alerts from your account? You know that thing sometimes makes my heart go...
See, that's what I was about.
Especially when I now see like the total that I have after they have. Oh my God.
Honestly, the worst is when you've done a transaction 2 days ago.
Early in the morning. That is what you wake up to.
Nothing like 5.
Those banks can be very, very annoying. Why do you do that?
Wahala. All right, it is now time to hear from you as we'll be taking your calls as well as reading your messages. All you have to do is tell us about your movie or TV series, what you enjoyed about your choice, the actors in it, and most importantly, your rating of the movie or TV series over 10.
Okay.
So I'm going to start on X. We have some messages. Nyazi says The Best of Enemies and Shirley, but you didn't tell us what it's about. You're talking about 2 movies here, but you didn't tell us what they're about and what you like about it and the rating. Tommy, your G, says, hey gang, I watched the Kujus again. Actors include Bimbo Ademoye, Kunle Remi, Timini Egbuson, amongst others. The movie is about the family of Kujus that tries to stick together, and it's so much drama. My favorite part was everything. It's a nice watch. I will rate it a 10 over 10.
Fantastic. I have not even watched it, but I thought that one of the names I will hear is Bisala because I think I've seen the trailer or something like that.
I think Don Jazzy was in this one too.
Oh!
I think this is the one Don Jazzy.
Oh, really?
So, I think I also saw the trailer.
Interesting. Yes, I do have messages on Facebook. Tiana Banks says, currently watching Flossom. Ifeyiwa will not kill me, laughing out loud. And somebody says, that is Mio Jama, who says, good taste. Now, I don't even know what Flossom is. I don't even know who Ifeyiwa. So why would you just say, like, how do you expect me to understand what you're talking about? Tell me the title, tell me the plot, let us know how the rating, and then the actors in the movie, okay?
So all I know is Flossom is a TV series. That's all I know.
I don't even know anything.
It's a TV series, not a movie.
I actually don't even know anything about it. So now we've got Jen 2, who says, just finished watching Dune 2, really loved how the speak that the tongue with so much energy. A lot happened, but if you all haven't watched it, I won't say much, but all I can say is friends were reunited, love was found, honor was restored, war was fought, all about survival. I'll rate it 8 over 10. Been a while, I watched Esplash School, don't carry me, go where I don't know. Happy Salah to Muslim brothers and sisters. Now, Toluwalashe Ogule is here, and she's saying Casa de Novia. I don't know, is that supposed to be some
so
Korean?
Casa de Novia is a Nigerian movie.
Oh,
yes, apparently.
I don't even know. I don't even know. Sisters Egbo is here, and he says, I'm currently watching True Lies. A secret agent must keep his professional life secrets from his wife. However, complication arises when they think the other is having an affair. I rate the movie 9 over 10. It's interesting to watch. Yeah, do you have?
Yes, I do. I'm joining you on Facebook, and Mary V says, hey, Esplash on TVC. Just finished watching a Korea drama titled Destined with You. It's a 16th series, 16th series drama, and I rate it 8 over 10.
My love, do you know that when I heard this 16th series, I just remembered
Young Sheldon. I was about to say it.
I finished it.
I'm halfway.
I finished it. So I enjoyed it thoroughly that when I finished it, I was like, because it was like my go-to every night when I want to sleep and maybe I'm bored and I don't know what to do. I just go back to Young Sheldon. But guess what? When I finished it, my eyes just opened. I couldn't believe myself. I said, what am I going to be running to now?
So this is what you've been missing. Okay, let's go back to Facebook. Dara Faith says, Anonymous Valentine by Clinton Joshua, and I rate it 10 over 10. You didn't tell us if it's a movie, what you like about it, or the actors in it. And Distinct Republic says SpongeBob.
Okay.
But you didn't tell us if it's the cartoon or the movie itself. I don't know why you guys do this all the time, but well, anyway, thanks for your messages.
Okay, well, I think that's all we can take right now on this. And with that, we have come to the end of What Are You Watching? We'll be back to update you with the movies showing at the movies. Stay here.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, we have always got your back with everything movie related on Tuesdays. So if you're heading to the movies this week, keep it glued because it is time for Movies at the Movies. In Nollywood, Saving Onome. Saving Onome follows the journey of two devoted parents fighting against all odds for their chronically ill daughter, Onome. With time running out and a life-saving surgery hanging in the balance, Saving Onome explores the depth of love and the extraordinary measures people take to save those they love. Actors include Nancy Isime, Olumide Oworu, Lawal Michael Bolaji Nasboy, Kelechi Udegbe, Nosarex, Femi Jacobs, Mary Lazarus, Ashionye Raka, amongst others. In the neighborhood, ooh, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! You know, when trouble is sleeping on his own, and you see Artifact, you shall want to find out what is there.
Yeah.
Wahala.
He actually put some people in trouble like last year or 2 years ago. All right, I won't talk about that because it's very, very horrific.
Serious wahala.
Oh, wow. And that is where we draw the curtains on today's show. We want to say a very big thank you to you for being a part of the show. I've done this with a beautiful lady cat. My name is Honeypot. We'll catch you tomorrow. Thank you for watching and happy holidays.